All right, let's see how this goes. Hello, hello. I am gonna see how the fun begins. Okay, so that is a significant delay, which is not the worst. All right, all right. I can make that work. I can absolutely make that work. Hello, hello. Whoever is here and whoever is watching later on today. Thank you for hanging out. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm still figuring out the YouTube thing. I'm usually a Twitch streamer, so apologize for that. And I know that I'm a little fuzzy, but my partner isn't home. And usually he's the one who handles the camera booping for me. But let me see if I can get the light on over here. But I blind myself in about a second. Yep. All right, there we go. Hi. It is Thursday, and I am here. I am really excited to be here over on YouTube instead of Twitch. I'm trying it out just to see how it feels, to see how I feel, see how y'all feel. But I hope that everybody's having a wonderful day, hanging on out. So, I'm a streamer. Stop. Thank you, Brian. You're so nice. I've done it. I'm streaming. I need to get the boop going on. But, all right. I'm settled. We're good. Make it work. Unplug the camera. It was charging. For some reason, it didn't want to do the charge thing today. It was like, oh, 55%. I'm like, excuse me? Pardon you? Excuse you? All right. So, it's no different from Twitch. So, telling myself that. But, all right. So, my plan for today is pretty simple. It's not going to be a super long stream. Not going to be too much or too intricate. But my plan for this stream is to work in my book journal. So my book journal is where I am keeping all of the different books that I am reading in 2023. And I have gotten through quite a few of them. And I'm going to add another one today. It's another Agatha Christie. I said I wasn't going to finish it. I tried to return it to the library, and then it stayed on my Kindle. So I figured if I was already committing library crimes by accident, I might as well read the book now. So I finished it. So I'm going to be working on The Mirror Cracked from Side to Side and looking at my ephemera that I got 8,000 things of the other day and using some of that in this. And I'm also, if we have time, I'm hoping to make it to the team night for my stream team. Hoping to make a did not finish page. So I'm planning on doing that in the back here. And it'll probably be a spread. It'll probably be, let's do like 2 pages back here, not all the way in the back. Because I want to at least note I know so many mirror things. I want to at least note books that I started and why I didn't finish them. I think I'm going to do the layout here on stream, but I don't want to throw any sort of books under the bus right now by being like, oh, I'm not going to recommend this book because it's just for me. The book in particular rubbed me the wrong way. It started talking about being anti-union and then very fat-phobic very early on, and I was like, it was a cozy mystery, so of course, and I was like, no, not in 2023, absolutely not. So I put it down, and I didn't return it because I don't want to be that person, but it was a book that I bought. This is the worst part. So it's an author that I've read before, and I was pretty disappointed because I felt like I've already known this author. They write very good books, and maybe I'm just having rose-colored glasses of books that they've written before, and it has been a long time. I'm talking 5-6 years. Actually, way more than that, probably 8 years. And I'm wondering if I had rose-colored glasses on her writing from before, and I put it down. It was literally like, I'm not even joking, like 5 pages in. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. If it's this bad in the first 5 pages, I'm not gonna hang out here. So my book journal is definitely different. It is one that isn't as much of a, this is exactly what the book was about. Here's my little like Goodreads review of it. I can do that on Goodreads. I don't want it to be a paper Goodreads. I have it being more of something that there's things that remind me of the book. Like, especially this is the one for A Murder is Announced. And I did a little bit more on this one because I actually liked the book of this so much more than I liked the show version. So it was interesting. So I have like the coffee cup from when she had the discussion. They do it with mirrors. I had a hard time reading this one. I wanted to like it a lot more, but I just felt like everybody was so flat. I don't know what it was. So yeah, I'm good on that. Yeah, so I feel like I forgive a lot of adult titles too because I feel like it's just that author's voice. But cozy ones, I mean, and I'm not. I just I also personally feel cozy ones are almost way worse with especially fat phobia. I don't know what the hell is up with that. There is a ton of like fat phobic content in cozy and mysteries. I'm like, I don't understand. What is the thing here? Like, can we not? Can we not? Hey, Art, how are you? Get my actual journal out of here. So, and then like the beginning of it was talking about like that the union ruined the union was striking, so it ruined everything in the town and caused a lot of problems. And, they should have just kept it together. And I'm like, and it was so out of nowhere with like a character that I was like, I'm good, thanks. I don't know what my son is doing out there, but you know what? If I don't say I know what my son is doing out there, then I'm not liable, right? Like, I think that's how that works. But I just finished The Mirror Cracked from Side to Side. So there's actually lots of different ephemera that I picked up from this place called Journal Say. And it's like the AliExpress of journaling stuff, which you can get a ton of journaling stuff on AliExpress. So I want to get a bunch of vintage ones. A bunch of vintage feeling like washi and things like that. What is going on out there? If I say what's going on out there and I hear nothing, that's something.
Everything's fine.
What do you mean everything?
All good.
If in the history of what's going on out there, nothing, and then a response of everything's fine, nothing's happening, really does mean that there's definitely something going on out there. But Matt's home, so it's Matt's problem. Thank you. I know. You know what? It's so funny because I didn't realize that they made. I should have known that they make really cool watch bands for sale on Amazon, but I never thought about buying them because I'm like, they're not good. They're not good. And then I was like, damn, this is goth. Like, this is nice. This is gothy. It's perfect for work. So I got this one and a couple of other ones, and I'm like, shit, this is nice. And it's good because you can remove these little chain links. So if you want it to be tighter, you can have it be tighter. I actually have one off so that it would fit like a bigger wrist. And it's good for me that I can do either like I can take one off or like keep another one on because when I have pain, my joints swell. So it works really well. Just had a white boy interpretation from. Oh, that sounds good. I made this like somen noodle thing the other day that I got from the Japanese market, and oh my god, it was so good. It was so spicy, and I got the regular one for me and the spicy one for Matt. And oh my god, rest in peace, Matt. I feel bad. Molecule, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I didn't do a lot of stuff with YouTube because I didn't do a lot of chatting on YouTube myself because I always felt like I was nervous about people knowing my real name. And I'm not even sure if you can. This was the one that was like planner esque, I think. And there's nothing really planner esque in the mirror cracked from side to side. Um, and so I didn't do a lot of YouTube stuff, and I don't do watching a lot of like YouTube lives, but I've tried to start doing it, and it's actually really interesting. What the hell is going on out there?
I was supervising some apple cutting.
You were supervising apple cutting.
Yes, you wanted to cut up an apple.
Okay.
So I was supervising.
That definitely sounded very traumatic for an apple, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
What? What? I'm YouTube.
Hot shrimp. Oh my god. I love it. Yeah, but that means you're gonna be spicy for team night later. Crap. I gotta okay. Film stars, movies. I think that's actually probably in this one. I bopped it by accident.
My monitor.
I don't know how to fix it. You fix it. So I'm like thinking this is for Agatha Christie's The Mirror Cracked from Side to Side. So thinking about the movie stars taking pills, drinks, stuff like that. I'm sure I have an ephemera for all of that because I picked the like the vintage ephemera. Local supermarket actual noodles. Yes. See, I love this. I chili sauce is a gift. Is a gift, and I wish that I had discovered chili sauce in my life a lot earlier. Because I put that shit on everything now. Alright, we need like trying to find stuff that reminds me of like movie stars or okay, this one's perfect. It's like it looks like she's just having a little wine because you know what, when you're like 9 years old, that's what you need. It's so funny because my preview on my YouTube on the computer is so shaky, but my actual preview on my iPad is good, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. A little chilly talk. No, you're good. Just work on up. You'll work on up to it. I think I might look up what the book has as a cover. Where's my phone guy? That way I can. The mirror cracked. Yeah, that's helpful. It's just flowers. That's just perfect. Trying to get something similar, which I guess I could. Because it's not like anything special with the writing, but I don't want the whole page to be taken up by it. So I think I'm gonna start with some washi, and then probably, where did I have it here? I think I had it in like on this side. So I'll probably put it like on this side. I'm not very good with the thing. It's wine o'clock. Heck yes, wine o'clock. That sounds wonderful. If somebody could make a delivery, that would be great. Thanks. All right, where did I put my pencil? I have like 7 pencils, but I only like the one. We have to order spice. It's so true though, because there's so many. It cracks me up because there's so many Americans who are like, I love spicy food. I'm like, you might think you like spicy food, but I don't think you know spicy food. Like, Are you serious? I can see it though. So I'm gonna try to do what it's like. It's definitely not gonna be the same, but I'm gonna do my best. And I forgot if I went inside or outside with this. Yeah, I'm really, really coming out on top here. Uh, because it's almost like a ribbon, but in a weird way. Ribbons, but weird. I'm not very good at this. Forgive me. Drawing is not my strong suit, but you're never going to get any better if you don't try. So I'm just going to begrudgingly try. I'm going to try, but I'm going to whine about it. As for spicy, and I was dying in a good way. Tried their food, and it was probably closer to me. You know, honestly, I bet you that saves them a ton of money and, like, people sending food back. Maybe I should just do it the way that I want to do it. This is like the worst worm you've ever seen in your whole life. Oh, one of the ghost pepper would put you in the. I don't know why that's so funny, but it is. It does crack me up though. But you know what? You know yourself. Food is too spicy. I went to the restaurant and I told them I wanted it spicy and they made it spicy and now I'm mad. They embarrassed me in front of my friends who I told that I could handle spicy food. I'm feeling spicy myself. My goodness. It's been a day. It's not in a bad way. It's been a day. Let's see. All right. Ah! Listen, washi tape. I cannot believe that you've betrayed me like this. I'll put you this way. Maybe you're going to get cut off. You probably are. Okay. Like the washi tape is what decides. I have lost my scissors. This is an absolute tragedy because you can never find any scissors in this house. This is a scissor merchant. They're right here. They're right in front of me. I'm going to pretend that didn't happen. Anyway. Exactly the tone. It's so true, though. My goodness. It was so spicy. It's like, well, then don't order spicy food. What do y'all want? Y'all just want to look, like, impressive in front of your friends. Because you were the one that recommended the restaurant, but you've never had it before. Now you look like a jackass. In front of everyone. I'm normally not so mean. I mean, not as mean. I'm not going to say it so mean. It's just spicy. Okay. So I never have any rhyme or reason for any of the pages that I do in my reading journal. It really is just about, I think about the book, I think about the way that it made me feel, and the different ephemera that I own, and I put it down. So whatever the book, whatever reminds me of the book, whatever I think, okay, this is something that is very reminiscent of a character or reminiscent of other things. Just realized you can see the pencil through this washi tape because it's so thin. And that's pretty much what I end up putting in my reading journal. I will write a little bit about the book, but kind of depending on how much I liked or disliked the book, I either go into a lot of detail or not a lot of detail. I tend to, if I really liked it, go into why I liked the book so that I either can make a recommendation to a friend or I can be like, oh, this is why I didn't like the book. Like when it came to, they do it with mirrors. I didn't like the book version at all, and and the reason why I didn't like it is because the characters in the book version felt very flat. They just felt very like somebody was writing rich people, and especially Agatha Christie writing rich people. Like that's all you write. So I'm so confused, like why this was such a difficult thing, and it just felt very. They everybody felt flat. Nobody had a good personality. I actually think honestly in the mirror cracked or yeah the mirror cracked from side to side was actually they did have a lot of really good personality. It just dragged the hell on, but it wasn't a bad book. It was actually a pretty good book. So once I got like more than halfway through it. But there were too many murders at the end. You gotta sprinkle them through. Yeah, the worst part is like that's the thing with me is that I just go with whatever makes me feel. I'm just doing a cover page for the like cover of the book, and then over here I'll like add in other stuff that reminds me of it. Like this one, they do it with mirrors. For a book I really didn't like that much. Ironically, I think this is one of my favorite ones that I've done. And um, A Murder is Not I really liked, but I felt it needed a simpler because I had so much writing going on. And then The Sleeping Murder I really liked. It just felt very Miss Marple like though, light. See, I mess it up at games. I mess it up here. No, you're absolutely right, but I think we definitely I got very spoiled by the completely different characters in on the teleplays and especially Agatha Christie's Marple because I really loved that it felt like there was so much Jane in some of these books and or in some of these stories, and then you get into the books and there wasn't a lot of Jane in some of them. Or like they didn't have a lot of personality. So it just felt really interesting the juxtaposition between the two. And I'm not complaining. I thought it was really really good, but I didn't enjoy it as much as the other ones. But I'm still gonna go through more Agatha Christie, Miss Marple. Like I said, I was gonna do all of them, and I am definitely going to. This is steampunky. I'm definitely gonna keep going because I don't want to not do what I said I was going to do, just for myself, not for anybody else. Not that I don't care about y'all, but you know, I am taking a little bit of a break because I don't want to like burn through them. And so I'm reading a couple of other ones. I tried to go to a cozy mystery. I didn't like it. I switched over to another was supposed to be like a horror kind of book, but I'm finding it really hard to find what I'm just looking for reading wise. And it's been a little difficult to be completely honest. It's felt like I have so many thoughts about what I want to read, but I just don't know how to find it. And I don't know what I want specifically to be like, okay, I'm looking for this. Like I'm looking for a horror book, but I'm not looking for one that is very like scary, more like a ghost story, you know? And it's hard to find them, honestly. All right, I need a drink. Like, do I have one that's like thinking these are like good for like tonics and things, but I need like a drink glass. Let me see what I got here. Still like trying to figure out what I actually have. Do do do. something close here. Cats, dogs. Okay, I'll find something. Just dragging through stuff. Hey, friends! Hey, Sister June! Oh, serious, hello! Hi, friends! I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm just here bitching about books. I am getting the page set up for me to write about The Mirror Cracked from Side to Side by Agatha Christie. And then I'm going to start my did not finish page, which is, I was hoping to be graveyard themed, but I don't think I have any graveyard stickers, unfortunately. What a terrible goth I am. And so that'll have to happen another day. So for this side, I think I have a ton of like washi that makes a ton of sense here, but we'll figure it out. We'll just do like celebrity kind of stuff. This is where I'm gonna write more on this side than on, this is just gonna be the cover, but then like I'll write more on this side. And like I said, like if it's there's no rhyme or reason. If I really like the book, then I'll write more. So I wasn't like a huge fan of this one. So I'm not gonna do a big long area to write in, but I do want to write why it wasn't like a big one. I know, right? Cannot believe that I'm sitting here saying that I don't have graveyard stickers in my inventory. How dare. Inventory, like I'm in an MMO. Okay. Let's see. This is a like sticky, it's called. They're a monthly pack. It's $12 a month, but I got it at half off, so it was like $6. And it comes with a ton of stickers for not a lot of money at all. And they're all very eclectic. They're all very different. This is the vintage one. It comes actually in a little plastic case, so that in a little plastic holder, so that you don't have to worry about your stickers going all over the place. So I thought that was really cute. I don't have anything that fits it, but I thought it was really cute. I thought it was very cute. All right, there's just paper in here, and these are flowers. I can't believe I don't have anything that's like drink related. What on earth? Nothing that's like a martini glass, anything. Oh, I'm embarrassed. All right, that's fine though. We can do one of these Paris butterflies, I think, because that's very Vogue. Very Vogue. I hope everybody's having a nice Thursday. Mine was nice and chill. I'm never gonna get this sticker off. We're gonna live here like this together. I'm terrible when stickers don't have a little lip, because my hands don't do the thing very well usually. Okay, we're getting there though. I think I just undid all the work that I did. Okay, I got it. Ooh, we made it. Okay. Got it very. Just made it. Okay, but I didn't make it on the other side, unfortunately. So our butterfly is gonna get a little bit of clipped wings, but it's fine. You're fine, butterfly. Everything is fine. I think there was a few things that I picked out though that I thought would be good, but now I can't find it, of course. Oh, here it is. Put that here. It cracks me up that this sticker is like, good for little tots. Like, all right. It's the closest thing I have to anything that's like drink related. I can't believe this. All right. So I want to outline that. So I have my gel pens that I think I'm gonna use. Just one of my black Ziba Sarasas. I am not an artist, so bear with me here. As nothing looks nice at all. Ha ha. But we're working on line work. And down to here, where we will end it off. Okay. Oh, Sirius, you're so nice. I ended up I am also that kind of person that I get just like I have sticker commitment issues. And I'm like, but I want that sticker for something else. What if I want to use that sticker for something different? And the part that I like of what I ordered is that number one, it was super cheap, so hello. And number two, multiples come in the pack. So I don't have to worry too much about it. So if I have sticker commitment issues, it's all right. It's okay. But like my ones when I order them for my Hobonichi, and there's like kits, and you know kits are like $1 million. So then I get very upset if I decide that I just either like if I committed to it for that week and then I just didn't use it, like I get really annoyed. Like I've actually been really good this week using my journal because I did a much more minimal spread, and I think that helped a lot with actually using it. So she did kind of like that, which I'm not going to. I am gonna probably do it in a green. There's a lot of greens on here, and then I can outline it in black. But that's the coloring part of the stream. This is the part that always amazes me when people can do this. Like, I have marker commitment issues. Stickers are okay, but marker feel that I'm like, no, I can't make a decision where it should go, and drawing is hard and all that stuff. And that should be another Skillshare class that I take, drawing and doing just small doodles to start feeling more comfortable. Just making little doodles and stuff in my reading journal has actually been kind of nice too, because it's hard to find stickers that are specific to a book. And I know a lot of people actually don't even use their reading journal in a theme of the book. They just have a theme for the reading journal, which I thought was really interesting and in a pretty cool way to go about it, in that then you don't have to try to find things that match the books or the type of books that you're reading. And I'm wondering if that kind of like influenced me not reading another Agatha Christie, because as much as these themes that are so vintage themed and very like of the times that she would write, it's starting to make the book look it's starting to make my journal feel themed. And that's not what I was looking for. I'm looking to do a like specific to the book itself. I'm just finishing a book that's a little supernatural. Ended up staying up last night until 1 o'clock in the morning because I was so interested in this book. I of course read the end because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't like bananas. Like of an ending. I was like, I can't remember if this book was supernatural or if this book was more like a mystery and it's just supposed to be supernatural. Okay, so I think I'm back. Let's see. It looks like you guys are seeing this, but let me see how long it takes for me to get over here. Okay, so I think we're back. Woo, we did it. All right. So, yeah, when I looked over, I'm like, I can't even. Like, you guys were so far back, it was ridiculous. Um, let's do. Oh, I can't do bubble letters, y'all. I am the worst. Terrible. We'll keep going. Yeah, maybe the DNF page will be another stream for another day while I figure out the YouTube streaming thing. But I consider like today a success personally because it went well. I'm figuring it out. Yeah, like you guys are stopping every few seconds. I can see from my side, unfortunately. So it's a little annoying. It looks like the Mevo is actually not having a good day because it's trying to connect to the internet. And like I said, the internet on this side of the house is not good at all for any of my devices. Which is funny because it was not doing this to me the other day. But we will until we finish this part of the cover page at least.
Yeah, I'm running a speed test and it's garbage.
Yeah, our internet is just like bad right now.
I might have to reset the router.
Yeah, Desai's gonna reset the router, which isn't. It's good to have somebody who will do a speed test for you. But we'll get there. The DNF I might do like a TikTok kind of thing. Cracked from. But I really like doing these on stream. I want to do more of these sorts of things either here or on Twitch. One or the other, we'll figure it out. So, like, how do I write an S? I also apparently cannot pick a font. Oh my god. See, this is what I mean. I'm terrible with bubble letters. Sign to side. It's like, okay, what does an S look like? All right, we made it. Terrible. I think I want to get better at like writing fonts in my handwriting though, to kind of see like how I would make that work. Yeah, it's happening. It's just it's the internet at this point, and I'm just like bleh. But that's fine. By our friend Agatha Christie. And on the inside, I think I will have it be like a good like red. But a good first try for YouTube and a good video to have. This was a very random stream of just out of nowhere being like, you know what, I want to try it. Let's see how it feels. Kind of get my sea legs under me. And I was happy to see that like my chatbot and stuff works, and so I was thrilled about that. Easy enough. We'll get there. But I'm still doing my planner stuff over on Twitch and all that stuff, and it'll probably definitely be a long time before I end up doing lives and stuff over here on a regular basis. This was just because I had a page that I needed to do. And then I will end up doing the DNF page. I don't know. I gotta think about it now. I might do it on Sunday. But I kind of like the idea of doing just like planner things and then just a cozy game like Animal Crossing. Because it was nice to be able to stream for a much longer period of time on Sunday. And it's been a long time since I've been able to stream for that long. 4 hours is a long time. And I have not been able to stream for that long in forever. So it felt really good to be able to do that. And this was actually kind of like reading all these Victorian books started making me think of reading more like gothic novels and all of those because I actually like them. I do like books like this, and I love like big giant mansions as settings, and I loved. I think this setting I liked a lot because it was just very, you know, after the war and the realization that, like, you know, not everything is going to stay the same, and not everything is going to be as it was, and it's a good thing that things change, but how are you going to kind of deal with that as life moves forward, because not everything is always going to be the way that you liked it because it was comfortable for you. Meanwhile, you know, all the people coming after you as, you know, humans, you kind of have to deal with their side of things. And I liked that a lot. I felt like there was a lot of growth from Miss Marple in this book for sure. Because at the beginning, it felt like, oh God, is she really going to old lady boomer this right now? Or she's just going to complain the entire time about, like, the fact that more people are moving into the village. And I get it. I get, like, it kind of sucks that there's people moving in that she's not comfortable with and she doesn't know. And to have your whole world kind of ripped from you, and you were so used to having different little luxuries and different little things that are just not realistic anymore. And I really liked that. But I what I loved was Dolly's, Mrs. Bantry's whole thought on Gossington Hall and how people were saying, you know, aren't you upset because this celebrity bought your home and is making all these changes? And she just, you know, she had this great viewpoint of it of a house is a house. Like, we lived there and we made memories there, but it wasn't like her childhood home. It's not like it was a place that she grew up in and felt that she had made her whole life worth of memories there. And I loved that because it really is all about, like, the people that you make memories with. And it really doesn't matter, like, where you do it, as long as you're making it with the people that you love being around and the people that love you. And I really liked her thought on that. And she genuinely was happy about the changes that they made to her old home, and was completely content to just live on the grounds and tend to the garden and just be herself and be like, look, this is it. But the book definitely feels like it started off in a place where, I don't know, maybe Christy was just going through it at that point, man, because the whole thing starts with, like, this person's dead and that person's dead, but Miss Marvel's still alive. And I was like, okay, the last time we were in the village, you know, we had a very lively village, and now everybody's dead and there's a development. Like, all right. I mean, if you're going through it, girl, that's fine, but you can't take us all along for the ride. It was something for sure. It was something. We are almost done here. I want to do coloring streams. I think those would be fun too. Those are always kind of nice. All right. We did it. All right. So I know it's not like a big, you know, elaborate spread like I've had before, but like I said, like, this was a book that I kind of like plodded through. I think the next couple of books I'll have more like ephemera and stuff like that in there that I feel like very much better, hopefully, about the book itself. But yeah, so I just wanted to do a quick stream, see how this goes. I gotta figure out what's going on with my flippin' internet with my Milo. But if you hung out, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I don't have a way to end this aside from ending it. But thank you so much for being here. If you are coming in and you haven't met me before, I also stream on Twitch under Wireless Riot, so you can find me there. I stream on Sundays doing planner content in the mornings, and every other Thursday I do a cooking stream called Cooking with Chronic Pain, where I go through the things that I use to help me navigate when I just can't be a person. But I still have to cook. But yeah, this was really fun. I appreciate everybody for coming by, especially in like with the little scuffness of the stream. But I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening and have a great night.